You know, eventually we were wanting to buy actually a bunch of armor to properly emulate RE4, and we didn't have the vitality for it, and we were working our way toward it. So we'll probably have to do one more dungeon before we can do that. Okay, I think what we'll do is what's the next? Make any fun greatswords with this stuff. I feel like using an ultra greatsword. I don't think we have yet. Dragon Rider, Lost Sinner's got one. Covetous is a scythe. Smelter is Smelter Demon's got one. He does it then. Ashka, Freya, Rotten, Song. Yeah, how about we do that number? So it's a Lost by Steel, Street. The Smelter sword is pretty amazing. Yeah, I think is this sword one with that? Yeah, it has that special. It's a special move. Sweet. Okay. Then we'll trade for this. Oh, we can even use it one-handed. And meh. Let's make sure we can actually use it. 60% even. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. What it does on its special moves is it does explosions of fire.
Not bad.
Which is always awesome. So we'll go upgrade it in Majula, and then he'll head back over to Undead Crypt.
Does it partially beat rolling? Like if people try to roll around it, will the fire still hit them?
Yeah.
Actually makes it useful.
Yeah, you'll want to use the free aim for that. Like if they start in front of you, roll behind, you can do this number. I don't know how big the area of effect is, but
Looks fairly substantial.
right. Force. Oh, we can only reinforce it once. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for another petrified.
Makes Lorax think of Krauser.
With the sword, or with the fact that Ashley's kind of followed. All right. What did? Let me think. For Undead Crypt, we're going to want to bring. I think this stuff's all fine. Maybe heal because we are short on some flasks. I can't even remember where the other four shards we didn't get are, because we kind of blazed through the game. Oh, going back a bit, Sprawl said that the flagellation damage buff is old, and we just hadn't seen it before. Which it definitely makes sense. I tend not to use the higher end facilities. Not too early. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Excellent. And what time do I have? I got that one. Okay. I'm going to be making use of the special attack move. I should probably... Hello. Want him to open up and then... Rat.
And get whacked by a shield.
Right.
You actually enter that stance yourself, by the way?
No.
Right. That'd actually be kind of neat.
So I didn't hit him with the full move. I'm not doing much damage. I probably just need to upgrade the other thing when I can. Yeah, this should have gotten him, pretty much hands down, and did not. But we got the Ring of Blades on too. Oh well. This is one of those. Oh, well, that's right. I had. Hello. Sorry, I'm starting to think I took off the great magic or the magic barrier. That would have been really useful right about now. Bye bye. So what I've learned to do here run past that first one. Ooh.
That's how we can tell that you're a little bit off of your game. That, you know, you're doing something that you actually had pretty much down. Not so much at the moment.
Right.
There you are.
It's a pretty decent area of effect.
Yep.
Alright. They're really tough to backstab, though. You can see they kind of track around you, no problem. Okay. Spice. All right, fair enough.
There's one more, is there?
No. That was it. The only two mages in the Scholar version.
Fair enough.
All right. And that was almost all of my Estus. Luckily, there is a... Oh, this is something, too. A lot of people... You might remember it from when Ben was streaming, but not if you haven't played the game much. They actually hide a bunch of those invisible hollows in various places in the Undead Crypt, and...
But you don't really get any prize for finding them all, just for just whatever they drop, right?
Right, and nothing special for finding all of them. There's one of them right here, actually. Sure. And petrify something, it's not bad. They're basically goodies you can take to the crows. You say light only agitates, but we've got light from somewhere. This is a pretty well lit. This is like Bethesda lighting. And even when it's pitch black and you're only looking at starlight, you can still see for miles. Okay. Oh, bit of a gesture. What do we want? The thorns. I guess this could be good for out of combat healing, because it doesn't. We don't need stats or anything for it. Okay. Let's see. Now, do we need do anything special here? And I'm going to say probably not. We could go around. Well, yeah, we might as well go this way.
There's also always something just a little bit weird when, you know, I get the notification that I am in fact streaming. It's just weird.
Second dragon ring at risk. Probably all those hits I took fighting the witches. Just replace that with this for now. Yeah, it takes what, about 30 minutes for the Twitch thing to show up.
I think it was a little bit less than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's kind of a nasty trap in Scholar. Get about a little ways up, and then a ghost will pop out of the... Yeah, there we are. And once he swings, it's safe to get past him.
Whereas it's not like ghosts do a lot of damage, so you're still kind of safe.
Well, the risk is that they'll knock you off the ladder.
Oh, there is that.
And you'll fall all the way down, and thanks to the crazy falling damage in this game.
Right.
You take a nasty tumble. Oh, a fire seed. They were also not using. Oh, we did damage by sliding into them. That's pretty great. So, oh, and I forgot, after this one, you need to hop off the top. Hop off the top, and then get back to where you were. Yeah, it has been a while. No, double CN Knights here in Scholar. Oh, and I guess I might as well head in the back way and take care of this dude. Oh, you know what? I don't think I tweeted or posted. Do you think you could check my computer, Ben, and do that? I have them up. I just forgot to do it. So tiptoe. Can't backstab them, but double hit, so they reduce some damage. Oh yeah. There. Let me get to the bonfire, and then I will open that up and post. Thanks, Lorax. Yeah, I had completely forgotten. I've had, as you might guess, a lot. I've been feeling well. I had a lot on my mind and everything.
That, and lest we forget, this is Wayne we're talking about.
Yes, the easily distract. I just got busy talking to Ben and everybody about the start of Darkest Dungeon, and, rest is history. All right, can you hand that to me?
Sure. I wish you had said, can I give it to you?
Okay. Already went back to sleep. Ugh.
Well, it's not plugged in.
Or did the battery just die?
No, it just went to sleep. Oh, you turned it off. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, my laptop is at that stage of life/death where the battery lasts for about Zane finishes it. X gonna give it to you. Where it lasts about like 20-30 minutes. You pretty much have to keep it plugged in. Almost dead. Should have just enough juice to do it though. I'm just going to. We'll just go ahead and change that. Delete that sign about you playing Darkest Dungeon.
Yep, now that it is over with.
Forgot to hit reply. We're playing DS2 now. Bye. And a link to the channel, which I had forgotten, as I usually do. I tell you, people, I do appreciate those of you putting up with us through all this stuff.
Us.
Well, you're along for the ride whether you like it or not, buddy.
This is true.
Okay. Professionalism. So here we are, Undead Crypt. In Scholar, what they did to make this part a little bit trickier was they added a bunch of bells. Oh, the thing's still alive? The thing's still alive. They added a bunch of bells, and if you or anybody else hits them, they will start ringing, as bells are wont to do, and alert the lady of pyromancers that can emerge from those plinths there. I think there should be a way to. There we are. Way to get that without a swinging weapon hitting that bell. In Scholar also, they changed it so that in addition to just the prisoner hollow guys, a bunch of skeletons will spawn in too. Darn it. There we are. I thought sure I'd hit the bell with that swing there. It was like I said, hitting the bells alerts the Gyarados. Yeah. Would Gyarados be more or less scary if they... Interesting. The ghost breaks tombstones. Well,
Yeah,
he breaks you, so yeah. Would the Gyarados be more or less scary if you couldn't see their faces instead of being stitched up, and they fired magic instead of had those big claws? A tough decision there.
Well, if I may be so bold, at that point there would literally not be a Gyarados. So.
But what is a Gyarados, after all?
Well, I believe that's actually a verb for to tear. So. I'll have to check it.
We can tear you up with those blue flames. Here. I think I saw a hollow head working its way toward me. But he's just busy ringing the bells when there aren't any, pyromancers to still summon at this point. One cool thing about using heal as a backup source of healing is that if you have amber herbs you're otherwise not using because you're not a caster, You can... Not bad, not bad. You can use those to cash them in and get some more heal spells. I think this one's a dried finger, so we're not doing much PvP, so don't really need these, but... Yep. Also, I missed the... Bracing Knuckle Ring from the... Forgot I didn't know what to do, you know. Oh, it's still alive. Bracing Knuckle Ring is in here somewhere. Is it this one? Ah! Yeah, that'll help out if we want to spam the fire move more. Matter of fact, the rest of it, switch that on, and we'll switch that. Because, yeah, I can definitely see some uses of being able to pull that off.
Yeah, here roughly refers to the claw.
Ah, okay.
Oh, the product says static fan, whatever voice again.
Ah. Weird. Let me,
Once Wayne gets somewhere safe, he will deal with it.
nice. Aw. But not as big a blast radius as it looks like there might be. How did she push through that? NPCs probably does have a certain amount of voice regardless of what they're actually wearing. There we are. Okay, I think we should be calm for a moment. Okay. Let's see. Addition's fine. Are we in the high power setting? Let's see. Yeah, OBS isn't showing any problems at all, not even drop frames or anything. Let's see. We are on high performance. Let me make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Changes, minimize. Then let me pull up my monitor.
Now voice is back to
Okay.
excellent.
60. Okay, I will keep the monitor pulled up. Have that in the background there. And the temperature reading we need. We want it under, I think that's what we want. Okay. So do that. And do this. Okay. Yeah, apparently, what causes the voice distortion, I think I mentioned this before, this is we're using Audition for adaptive noise reduction to deal with the fan and USB interference noise. Do we need the app? We might as well, you know. It's probably the closest thing we have to the TMP in this game. Not that Ashley uses guns herself, but... I also wonder if I can make the... Ghost. Oh, the ghost won't appear. It's only that one ghost this time around. But yeah, since we're using that for adaptive noise reduction, whenever the computer gets overworked, the latency screws up with it, or basically it's not able to keep up. That did very minimal damage. At least we got that. This would be even more minimal damage to seal the deal with. And we've got two more here somewhere. Where? So you can very accurately, you know, figure out how much HP these things have. Where? Oh, that's our last life gem, even. It really does seem balanced around you getting all of the Estus, as you're going through. Oh, and our sword's almost broken, too.
Oh, because that move uses up durability. Right?
Yeah, use up durability. They'll probably have to switch as soon as we're done with these guys.
Right.
Yeah, I really just need to find some more petrified dragon bones. I haven't already in here. I've been paying too close attention to the stuff. Yeah, I don't pay too close attention to the stuff I get as I get them in dungeons. Usually I'll wait till I get back to base in Majula and kind of go from there.
There you go.
Ooh, gloves. I was kind of hoping to get the dual great shields from those guys. As a matter of fact, did I get any? Yeah, I've actually gotten one already. So for this one, what you want to do is find the one that looks like it has a rail in the middle, and immediately go that way. There are more things you can get in that big room, but there are also 4 of those plinths scattered around. They're just not worth the hassle of dealing with them. At the very least, run and get those shortcuts set up first, so you don't have to go the long way around every time. Then I think I will bail and upgrade the sword once, level up, and then come back and finish the dungeon. Let's see. Everybody. Yeah. Yeah, smelter sword at risk. We don't want it to be at risk. We want it to be quite well. But yeah, what I ended up, I think I mentioned last time too, that I did install the new fans and everything. So with the high performance settings, like I'm not registering any overheating despite the fact we've got pretty much everything going at full blast. So yeah, the fact that if it's still screwing up, that is a bit worrisome. Because yeah, bodes quite ill for trying to get Dragon's Dogma and Dark Souls 3 to work under optimal conditions. I think I want my attunement up to, I think it's 13 in this game, to get another spell slot, and that should also get our agility to 96, which is where I want it to be. So we'll do that. And sword some more. Of course. Yeah. With the boss weapons, each one of them tends to be a pretty high jump until you get to about double where you started, which is, pretty cool. But what kind of damage are we looking at? So not a whole lot of physical, unfortunately, but we're getting, that much innate fire is pretty cool. We can also drop the aromatic oozes, since we can't buff this weapon up. We'll do that, get some stamina, and yeah, I think that'll do. Alright. Let's see. What soul memory are we at anyway? It's still 800,000, so yeah, we're quite well ahead of where most people will be at this point in the game. Velstadt might be a bit of a pain. But I ended up doing fairly well parrying him in the for the LP, so I might just go ahead and try that again before I go too crazy on other things. Right. Also get to show one of the one of the more infamous changes, here in the Scholar. So we'll probably want to keep the bow on hand to pull things with. If I have any upgraded daggers or short weapons, you know what? The crouch on we just got to probably work. Oh yeah, Scorpion Stinger. There we go. It's light and gives a thrust to moveset. But yeah, right over here. So you might remember this guy from last time. Yep, same one. He will ring the bell, and you're about halfway through the room, causing all sorts of problems. Well, Scholar, another one emerges. But wait, there's more. I think this message will even be, kind of, it'll help you out. There we are. So yes, if you just rush in like you normally do after killing that first guy, you will find that that the bells are going to ring anyway, and try to wonder what's going on. Also, about halfway down, yeah, there's another one of those. If you have your torch, actually, this might be a good time to show that off too. If you have your torch, I got plenty of these things. You can actually see their shadow. Look at that. And very primitive shadow physics. As I turn it around, it kind of just warps the way the shadow's facing. Now it's all the way over there. So any damage at all will kill them. So apparently what a lot of people did to try to identify them was equip I think the butterfly outfit that circle around here. That makes you kind of radiate poison and wait for it to poison enemies. Ah, man. Let's disengage from that. Bodes ill for my plan to parry at Velstadt. Here you. One at a time, please. We're not going to get one at a time, are we? This is the darndest thing. It's like you're just kind of, okay, I can do that too. You know, are we gonna circle around each other? All right. Be that way. Weirdest thing. There we go. I know you can interrupt their combos to actually parry them. There we are. That's probably down enough health to justify a heal. This is also new to Scholar. And this is instead of having an entire pack of 7 Xian Knights, you've got just the 2 of them. They're both swordsmen, instead of a mix of swords and halberdiers. And then 1 Dragon Rider, and he is a one-time enemy. Oh, yeah, let's go see how much damage that does to combine them. Not bad. I have to remember that for Velstadt himself. I can do double damage with that. Dude is turtling up a bunch this time, isn't he? Interesting. The roll stab is actually a roll swing. It's pretty rare that weapons do that. It gives a lot of flexibility, so I can roll around him and still get a hit in. Whereas a normal stab, they wouldn't do that. I didn't have the stamina to actually follow through on that attack. I think I didn't risk it then. Done. Oh, would have been done if he hadn't blocked in time. That confirms that the ghosts actually block 50% of lightning damage. It was exactly half what the Dragon Rider took. Interesting. You would think lightning would be super effective against ghosts, but maybe not. So the thing about Velstadt that's going to make this difficult is that I don't have enough health to survive 2 hits from him, even the basic stuff like his kick or his backswing. And that means that I either have to be pretty precise in the parrying, which I am not, or kind of use some pretty safe strats, which makes them a little less fun to fight. But I will still try it out, and because I don't have a whole lot of souls to worry about losing. And kind of want to try that out on his Dark Orb attacks. That's usually the best time to attack him. So, is anything good against Dark here if I have to block? I don't think so. That's my best bet anyway. 5, small parry, okay. Alright. Let's do this.
Velstadt.
Okay, so I can't take I can't take 2 hits if. Oops. So I won't have time to heal though unless he's doing something that wastes time.
But he has a fair few moves of that sort. But
Right. Not bad, not bad.
I like get more luck just hitting him twice.
Yeah.
Of course, the sad thing is that the Velstadt fight itself I don't really have any problems with. It was the fact that that was the summon for the corrupt queen. I think that was her title.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Expelled Queen Alana. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And it's not usually too hard to get a moment to heal on Velstadt.
As we're finding quite well.
Right. Oh, you just completely missed. That works for me. That's the one where he attacks, right? No, he's buffing up. Okay.
So what does his buff do?
Increases his attack and defense.
Ah.
Pretty pedestrian stuff there.
Pedestrian, but yeah, that's a lot of damage he just did. So.
And yeah, that's a pretty much guaranteed time to hit him, since he'll always try to track you and end up not having enough to you. Okay. Yeah, well, one thing I really like about Velstadt is just the amount of moves he can do with what's normally a pretty one-dimensional weapon, the Great Hammer.
Well, he added a bell at the end of it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not even counting the spells and everything. Oh, hit me anyway. Okay. Frames for days.
Well, I think the big problem is that since you tried to roll into him, it stopped your roll.
Mm-hmm.
That you didn't actually get out of the attack room.
Right.
You are out of Estus.
I think I will try to finish him off with the fire blasts. Well, you're right. I'm still getting more damage out of it with the basic attacks. Ooh. Oh. Got greed. Yeah, if I'd actually had a properly upgraded weapon, I would have been fine there. I was just doing so little damage to him. Like if I was using a strike weapon, would have been long over with by then. I could use that great axe. So I think I both beat Velstadt with a great axe, there too, with when I went back and beat it with Wayne. So great hammer. Now I can do it with the sword. We'll just do that. We'll go and do it properly. All right. I think I may go ahead and equip some of those radiant life gems. I'm probably only going to need 1 or 2 to round out my healing. Or the reason why I had to take more risks at the end there was that I had run out of Estus, only having the 8. I have a feeling that the ones that I missed... Let's see, we do that. Interesting, the fire blast doesn't set off the bell. Oh, those are fire arrows, not bleed arrows. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. One and a 2. Oh, what do we have here? I guess it is true enough. If his bonus damage comes from dark damage, then using the snake, the Triclops trocas would be, you would get some extra defense there. Sproul asks, how does one make bleed arrows?
The only thing that I could see is when you're talking about more barbed or such arrows, then those actually can cause more bleeding when they're torn out.
Right.
As opposed to, say, your average bodkin arrow, which is almost like a bullet in the sense that it just creates a small hole.
Right. Man. I just wish I had a buckler or something to work with. If I don't have the... Alright, you, come on. That's the way you're going to be about it. Okay, and yes, I won't actually be using the fire explosion moves. Let's go ahead and not bother repairing it just yet. That. Want Radiant. If there's ever a time for them, a fight like Velstadt is probably the time. And what can we use instead of this? Yeah, sure. Because, yeah, the sword is not going to have any trouble running out for this fight. Especially if I remember to actually, you know, toggle the two-hand. And to get the extra damage, you know, instead of not. There we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can parry that one too, but that's the one I probably the least luck doing it with. Alright. So far, so good. Alright. Oh, okay, he didn't actually follow that one up. Which is good, because I probably parried too early. Oh, that's a long time munching on that grass.
Seriously. I guess, you know, if I was ordered to choke down some grass, I'd be, it would take me a little bit too, but still.
Right. Not even going to risk that one. Ooh. Yeah, that's a really exaggerated slow one he kind of uses to mix up the timing on you. And in style. Oh, I didn't do it. But that was enough for the stagger, so I still count it. Alright. I kind of feel like Velstadt is the honorary Gwyn of this game. You know, boss where you don't have to fight him, you can learn his... Or you don't have to fight him.
I was about to say, yeah,
you have to fight him. you don't have to parry him, but it makes it a lot more fun when you do.
Right. Hey there, Remy.
If we can get the clipping. Kind of a smug look she has there. Yeah, for the LP, I did manage to get the camera to clip through enough. You can actually see where her eye is purple. and the one she has covered with hair. I'll have to make sure to link to that.
Huh.
Mum's the word. All right. And then I think one of the last homeward bonus we need to use.
Yeah, because you're going to get the aged feather before too
Pretty
long.
soon, right? We can go murder her for them for Navlan, but...
That's just kind of...
Exactly. Although I did do that for the LP.
Well, yeah, you turned it to, a serial murderer for
Right.
the LP, so...
I think I've killed about half the NPCs. Well, I don't know about half. There's quite a few of them in this game. Alright, so we wanted attunement to 13. There we go. And that took our agility to 96. Which is probably where we're going to stop for it. So, at this point, we'll take... I would like to be able to use a weapon buff. We do have... Well, that 10 is enough for magic weapon. And we'll probably go with that. Vigor. Sure, we'll do Vigor 24. The more maximum HP you have, the better a return you get out of the Dragon Ring and Ring of Life, because those are all percentage increases. Oh, we had never went back and talked to Krillian. Let me do one really quick run to No Man's Wharf and back, and we'll get to move him here. You know what? I'll go ahead and grab a flask too while I'm there. I'm pretty sure I didn't get that one. Yeah, pretty sure I didn't. Let's see. What can I use for the other one here? Let's do... I wish I had Force. It's such a great one to use to knock people off the piers and stuff. Oh, well, Yeah. When in doubt, more healing. Okay. So... Oh, I guess also we will buy some armor whenever we're done. Oh, I didn't lower the shortcut. What is this? What am I even doing?
A fantastic question.
Did I even go here? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't have anything below me, so I don't got nothing in this dungeon. I didn't even do it.
So you don't even have to do the Women's Work.
Women's Work is optional, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can go the other way too. It just takes you to Lost by Steel.
I kind of wish I had known that from my thing, because I could have just avoided it, because this was kind of miserable for me.
Right. Oh, okay. Yep, sure enough. All right, Bradley, you do that. I'm just going to run to the shortcut. I never talked to Lucy either. It's probably why she didn't appear in wherever the heck it was she didn't appear. Yep.
Hi, Lucy. So you've been waiting all this time, haven't you? At least this is going to be a lot easier to clear.
Yeah. Sure to be sneaking up on me. Thank you. I think this is the one where she takes off her mask, too. Oh. Well, at this point, I might as well clear out the rest of the... Yes, Lucy, attained stature, wonderful backstory. Can you get a little help here?
Could you pay attention to my backstory, sir?
Existential crisis after all the hollows are dead. Yes, please.
Yeah, you'll deal with her existential crisis after you deal with your existential crisis.
Finally, the hollow can skirt, assuming, I can only hope that they are.
Man, imagine if she had done the dramatic reveal where you were fighting everything else. Like, dun dun dun! Lucy, is there something different about you?
All right. I guess I should... Do I need to go? I don't think there's anything I really need from back there. Let's see. Aha. Those guys. I have enough health now to basically just eat a combo from these guys. And you're gonna heal me before you go? Thank you.
Yay!
Bradley is pretty great. You know, he's pretty much the exact type of NPC they needed to have put in these early areas.
Right.
Because he'll heal you, he'll, you know...
He'll protect you, he'll knock things away from you. It's pretty neat.
What did I get hit by? Oh, as a point, I took some bleed, so it must have been the swing on this guy. And yeah, no point going into the actual room full of these things, because the only thing there is a great sword, which I already have. It must have been a drop from a Sand Knight or something. Horse, never going to use. And they moved Gavlan too, which makes that area even more optional. Got... So... yeah. There's nothing you actually get for lighting all the torches in this area, so... Alright. So clearly, yeah, see, I guess I thought I took care of this area and I never did, which is why I'm like, oh, so many Estus, you know... Oh, landing on the sconce. Oh, there he is. Look at that.
Huh. I didn't know that, yeah, he was somewhere you could knock him down from.
Yeah. I also love how this sword apparently doesn't have the sweet spot problem that some ultras do.
Should have just stayed down.
Okay. Dude must have some pretty crazy upper body strength to be holding a pull-up for that long, though. Whereas the other ninja is... Oh, right there.
Where's the other ninja? Kind of wish you could use their attack set.
Yeah. I think that when Dark Souls 3 added that functionality for... Is there a table? No, it doesn't. Added that functionality to get special moves and everything. I don't know what they ended up using it for, but yeah, being able to combine, to do stuff like that, you know, the really fancy enemy attacks and everything, I think would be really cool. Gotcha. Ah, 500 damage. Gotta love it. Yeah, in these early areas when enemies don't have much in the way of elemental resistance, you know, weapons like the Hade, a sword, and of course stuff like this are just really handy. Yeah, this should be the shard, I believe. No. Where's the shard? Is it in the other one? Or did I just get it? I probably just got it. So that's a fragrant branch. No, I don't have it yet. Let's see. I think, yeah, fire arrows are wooden arrows. Here. I've always thought it was a really cool touch how, like, having the stuff made out of different materials makes it... Oh, let's, a little late now, but... the made out of different materials gives it different, different properties. So if there isn't an Estus shard anymore... Yeah, there isn't because they moved it behind the petrified guy on the way here. That's what they did. Yeah. Yeah, there's on the path to Hade, there's that petrified guy, when there's a primal knight, and the knight set up there. And the knight set would be pretty much perfect, because it's not exactly what Ashley has, but it's closer than the elite knight set. It doesn't have that, doesn't have the surcoat and everything. Oh, hello. I forgot that Gavlan has a tenant in his basement. So talk to him, move him toward Brightstone Cove. Do we have anything to sell? I don't think we really do. we haven't been getting too much equipment because I haven't been having a ring on for too much of it. And well, we've gotten some drops actually. Cyan armor. Got a bunch of spare rings. That's a yeah. Yeah, we could go into the bandit house and get some Titanite shards and everything, but we're beyond that nonsense. So let's do here. Nice. I had heard that you could parry these guys, but I've never bothered with it. And yeah, the tip I think I've mentioned before, if you can backstab in addition to doing more damage, it will not eat up any weapon durability. That's useful too if you're kind of having to scrounge for resources. Well, have to or want to scrounge, because you forgot to put on your durability item when you went flinging special boots around willy-nilly. Let's wait until we're ready to get to the boss. At least he doesn't get knocked off the pier or anything. Here. What did I get hit by? Doesn't matter. Probably an arrow or something. And here is the entire sword, or entire, raison d'etre for our trip here. Carillion requires you to have an int of 10, or at least 10, and then you can buy stuff from him. And this will also move him to Majula whenever we're done talking to him. Okay. And the reason I really like having magic weapon is it lasts a long time, and you only need an int of 10 to do it, which we may do for other things. We may be able to use some basic hexes and stuff like that. And, like for example, Yearn is an amazingly useful spell, and you can, and like if you're only having an int of 10, then what else are you going to use your simpleton spices for? You might as well use it to spice a utility spell. You can use a lot down. That's a pretty Lucy.
Well.
Okay, in that case, I think I'm gonna homeward back. And
well, can't you?
Oh, I can just kill the boss now, no problem.
Well, I meant, can't you just run back and not worry about them? Well, I guess you can use homewards.
It'd be faster, yeah.
Yeah, you've got 13 of them, that's fine.
Right.
But I thought you had 3. And I was like, well, in that case, you might want to hold off a little bit.
Right.
You kind of have a homeward skeleton at this point.
Okay. Now, we should be able to get back there. And this will also let me... Do I have a Sorcerer Catalyst? I'm pretty sure I do. I don't. Well then. Oh, right, because I didn't get the one in the Forest of Fallen Giants, that first part. Because I said, and I'm pretty sure I'm quoting myself, I'm never going to be using sorceries with this character, so why would I need this?
End quote.
Yeah, one really fun thing is to use the Force spell or Force Miracle to knock people off the piers as they're heading toward you. Nice. I say nice, I'm just patting myself on the back a little bit. Also, I wonder... Nope, okay. Well, it's enough to get his attention. I love that swing on those basic swingy great swords. I guess I should say ultras as opposed to a regular, but... Warwick said, yeah, the only magic Ashley knows is hiding in dumpsters. Well, clearly she has the fall control spell.
Well, that's true. As long as...
As long as she lands.
Well, I was going to say as long as she has Leon to catch her, but no, that's also true.
Right. I guess... He was no part of this, apparently.
Wait a minute. Ashley has the ability to hide in dumpsters? Does that mean she has hidden body?
Well, There we go. Lucy, are you gonna... That shows you can do a 3-hit combo and just walk right off the edge there.
Come on, she's a knight. I think she can handle it.
I can never remember if you can backstab these guys or not.
I don't
I'm pretty sure
think
you can't. Yeah. And we will have to switch weapons here because the Flexal Sentry is in water. So let's use... I'll just switch back to that, to the Thorned Greatsword. It does lightning damage. Did I show you all about how to be the Keyblade Master from last time? Yeah, the key to the embedded is they actually buffed it in one of the patches, and it's a fairly respectable, I think, dex-based greatsword. It's just silly. Okay, warmth and heal. Alright. I probably should have equipped a better shield for this, considering you can't parry him. Oh, that's some nice damage, considering I have very little faith. Matter of fact, I think as soon as we get him aggroed on Lucy... No, not much better. There we are. Nice. Yeah, I love the double hit moves like that. I don't think they buffed Lucy's damage any, but she definitely has more longevity. I think I know I've mentioned this before, but when the first version of the game, I think the problem was they balanced NPCs, or they generated the stats in NPCs only the first time you could summon them, and they never got tougher. So you ended up with Lucy basically being worthless for for the later fights, because she was designed to help you out for the Flexal Sentry. Then you fight Smelter Demon, who's like twice as aggressive and does twice the damage. Like, welp. I don't think there's anything I need here either, but I might as well get to the bonfire, no point bailing out prematurely. Let's get to our green text checkpoint. Then we can use a typewriter. Sleep on the job. That's what you get. And there's a spot where you can like fall to the top of it, and land on the top of the cell and hop out. I think it
was somewhere.
Yeah, there's a spot you can hop onto, walk in there, and there's a scimitar and a soul. But we have plenty of soul items, and curved swords are not in Ashley's bailiwick, so. There's an oeuvre of violence, and that is not one of the accepted examples. Yeah, right there. You can push the thing, hop onto it, and hop off later. But no need for that. And instead, we'll set the bonfire and the. Actually, I think there's another. I will grab one other thing. I think it's the third one. There we are. A fruit. Meh. We're pretty much done with things that are going to poison us anyway. Alright. Back to Majula. We'll buy a catalyst and catalyst and level up, and then that'll be it. Oh, and then I'll actually do the whole half the reason we went there, in addition to finding Lucy, was to get that Estus shard. Let me go do that.